Happy Sunday, February 26th into the 27th of February. We are in between. We are in between spaces. We are in between zones. It's very interesting how not that many astrological alignments are happening right now, up to until March 2nd. I spoke about that, but tomorrow is our first quarter moon phase, and we want to really be rebelliously focused on our own selves and on our own higher truth right now. Uranus energy, Sagittarius energy, 10th house energy is suggested through the astro dice. This is some kind of rebelliousness for us to be willing to connect to that which is unseeable, which is unprovable, the infinite void of the universe and spaciousness. I always talk about those in my yoga class, but it is so medicinal and so important for us to hold space where we plug ourselves to that realm of that eternal void of nothingness, the expansive, spacious freedom that we belong, because that is truly essentially where we belong. But the energy of this dense earthly realm feels very strong, and we can get so trapped, but we have to choose to see a bigger picture now. And in between zones, because we are moving into the big month of March. Month is the month of 2023. It's the month of big shifts happening, right? Saturn moving signs, Pluto moving signs, we've been all talking about that, and the Temperance card is with us. So right now is a time that we want to integrate. 15 years, this Pluto moving into a new sign of Aquarius is the conclusion of the past 15 years. That's a long period of time. Pluto entered into Capricorn in 2008, and so one chapter is ending, whatever that we started in 2008, or whatever pattern that played out for a long time since that year, since that time, that big chunk of period of the past 10 years, past 15 years. Okay, something is ending, and Pluto being at 29 degree critical degree is just like, it's the critical moment for us not to return back to that past habitual old safety comfort zone. No, we are saying no to that, and think of the past 5, 6, 7 years since 2017. The end of 2017, Saturn moved into Capricorn. 17. So the past 5 years, right? So the 5 years, Saturn has been in Capricorn, in Aquarius. Now he is about to leave his homes and enter into Pisces, this mystical ocean, the blur boundary lines. And this Saturn is going to have complete new, different energy, right? So we are again saying goodbye to the past 5 years. Saturn is still at 28 degrees, but he is moving to the 29 degrees soon. And on March 2nd, Mercury and Saturn will meet up at 29 degrees of Aquarius. This Mercury now in Aquarius, he is ready. He is, our mind is very... we can dream big, we can see the bigger vision, we can be innovative, we can be rebellious, we can rebel against the past old nature, old trauma, or whatever, this lower mind. We can we can rebel against that, and then we can really find that truth, find that wisdom, find that knowledge, the true power that lies within us. We have to use our mind to tap in and then connect to that, right? The magic wand lies within our mind, but if that lower mind is all over the place and not being not being integrated with our high awareness, that we are loving awareness, right? We are that loving awareness, the consciousness, that ever expansive and free. Okay, so like we want to stay connected to that and find our work in that. What it is most important work for you. You know, yes, of course, it's different for everybody, but for me, my work is to stay connected to that sense of freedom. And I've been really making my commitment, when it comes to the earthly realm of work and magic and, life, and this is how we're supposed to live and this and that. Like, if that is not giving you just rest, in a way, rest from that outer engagement. And this is really a moment that we want to make some kind of a commitment to that spirit work, because we are in the pivotal turning point. The tower is at the back of the deck. We are all witnessing some kind of a structure falling apart, and we are expanding our awareness to the temperance realm, and we are ready to leave that devilish realm behind, that power control, the old patriarchal system, and it's not just the patriarchy. It's not that, it does not matter if it's, male figure, female figure, it's all us. It's not one is positive, one is negative, one is right and wrong. None of that matters, really. In the spirit realm, it's everything is connected and integrated in the web of this energy. There is no such a thing as good, and there is no such a thing as bad. Spiritual work is not everything is positive. No, it's the awareness that we bring, how crazy and chaotic and all of that we can be. We encompass everything. We are everything. So we really want to focus on integration of everything, and we want to commit to that awareness that I am that truth, I am that wisdom, I am that love, I am that God. The more integration and more commitment that we hold to that spirit realm as we move through this wobbly, crazy, critical moments of 29 degree of Pluto and 29 degree of Saturn, and everything is a little scattered and crazy and unsettled right now. But that when things are unsettled, when things are like, we can mold something new with our clear intention. So we want to find that clarity with our purpose, with our intention, and that the page of wand is here. So there is this new energy coming in, new messenger coming in, new awareness, new love, new connections, and new passion. Whatever that you feel passionate about, that's where we want to put our focus on right now. And next week, yes, of course, Mercury and Saturn coming together, and we can build a new set foundation in our mind realm. And we know we are not returning back to that old heavy craziness of all the battles that we've been through, all the craziness, emotional turmoils that we've all been through. We are saying no more to that, because that energy does not align with our truth, not wanting this person to change, not wanting to get this situation to make this happen. This is none of it really maybe matters, right? There is something higher and higher, and there is a calling calling happening right now. The spirit realm has been really talking to us. Stay connected to that realm. We have to plug our light into that light of that cosmic realm, of that spirit realm. And the more that grit is strong and we are centered and connected to that grid, like visualize you are the crystal grid, you are the grand central sun, you are the almighty creator of all. And the more that we stay aligned in that center, things will be okay, things will be fine. This Venus and Jupiter conjunction at 12 degrees of Aries is not only that expansive of all that, that's the expansion, that's the starting point of the new self, new identity, new ego, new alignment, right, with that new higher truth, higher self. Because this Jupiter has been through all the meeting with Neptune and all of it. This Jupiter and Venus both met up with Neptune, and now they're coming together in a sign of Aries, of self, of that new identity, new starting point, the life, new life. Let's create the new life together. Let's create the new world together by us changing, by us removing that old, dense, heavy, earthly, karmic, heavy energy of struggles and wars and worries and fears and all of that. No, with our awareness we can transcend and we can rise and we can ascend. We can go anywhere, anytime when our mind is tapped in and connected to that infinite realm. And we, yes, maybe tune in, tap in and stay aligned and stay connected. Through today, through this week, we shed and we realign and we rise together. Thank you.